Okay, what we've got here is I traded a top bar hive for a Nuc, and the person who had the Nuc, when they put the Nuc in, they had run out of deep frames, so all they had was some medium frames. So there's a couple of frames, I think it's just two when I looked at it the other day when we were inspecting it. There's a couple of frames that are mediums, and so the bees had drawn out comb on the bottom of the medium frame, so that's going to be a problem transferring them over here. I'm not going to have them like that in the new hive. So I'm going to try today, if they're wax foundation, I'm going to try to do like a cutout almost into some deep frames with some rubber bands, and like I've seen people do. I've never actually done it. So I feel like I'm running around here like a chicken with his head cut off. I feel very unprepared for this, even though I think I've prepared. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the new hive on the stand next to the Nuc. I just stepped in an armadillo hole. I hate armadillos. Dadgum, I didn't see that there. Oh, I hate armadillos. I really hate armadillos. Well, I almost did it again. Yeah, that's going to have to get filled in. That's going to be a pain in the butt. That's a big hole. And none of these frames are drawn out. These are brand new frames with plastic foundation that has got wax coating on them, but that's it. I have brand new equipment. I don't have any. This is my first length, our first length with hive, and I've got a few empty frames here just in case to do the cutouts with. I've got a couple of quarts of sugar syrup because I'm going to need them to draw out some comb. It's getting kind of late in the year. So that hole's going to be a problem. I don't even have a piece of plywood to lay over the top of it. Or a brick. I'll have to just remember. Alright. Grab my smoker. I built a double screened inner cover yesterday because it's been like so humid here and hot that I didn't want to stress them too bad. I know they're going to be stressed enough just moving over to this big box. That was good. So let me get all my stuff over here. Couple of shims. This is my marker in case I see the queen. Maybe I can get a chance to mark her. I don't know if I'm going to need the zip ties or not, but alright. I'm out here early in the morning because it's been so hot lately, and it's actually later than I wanted it to be because I wanted to get out here before the sun actually came over the trees, but I'm a little late. It's the story of my life. Alright, ladies. A little smoke. Smoker's going good this morning. A little smoke there. Ooh, boy, there is a hive beetle on the top. So there's definitely hive beetles in here. May end up having to get a hive beetle trap for the bottom, my screen bottom board. Little smoke, ladies. Two hive beetles. Oh, look at that bee attacking that hive beetle. Watch him. Boy, she don't like him. Get him. Run him out of there. Oh, there's another one. Cool. Never seen one do that. They obviously will chase him because she chased him right off the board. Alright, so there's that. Now if I could open this without rolling the queen. As you can tell, they are putting up some honey so far, so I really want them to try to start. Drawing out comb in this new hive. So I've got some sugar water with the Be Healthy stuff or whatever it's called, whatever name brand it is, to try to get them stimulated to start feeding. I think they're all moved over. That's all right. Let's see what we got here. I think if I move this, I can actually we can actually see the well, let's do this. Set this up there. I'm gonna set this up a little closer. See if we can. I gotta straddle this stinking hole. Alright, here we go. Break it loose a little better. See how big a mess I've got going this morning. They're all looking at me. Alright, here we go. Oh, thank you. That's a full frame. A little honey on the outside. Was some, oh, there she is right there. Oh, I got the thing in the wrong hand. There's the queen. I don't know how in the world, being the newbie I am and not being used to seeing the queen, how in the world I picked her out and I've lost her again. She heard me shaking out the paint pan or something. Where in the world is she at now? If I can Put a little dot on her. That sure would make life easier on me. There she is right there. Come on, lady. Slow down. There. Very small dot. But it's orange or yellow, so it'll stand out. Okay, she's marked. Kinda, sorta, a little bit. Since she's on this frame, it's going straight into the hive. And since she's on it, and it's obviously one of her brood frames, it's going right in the center. Alright, well, I'm going to set this down on the ground and get it out of the way. Alright, that was the easy one. Let's see how easy the rest of these are. Oh, yeah, that's one right there. Okay. Look at the kind of mess I got here. Wow. I'm not even sure where to start. Boy, I got a couple that are not happy with me right now. Okay. Let's see if I can go ahead and transfer some of these full frames before I start to cut out, because this is the next one's a full one. I can see it. The third one is a partial or a medium with a mess on the bottom of it. Ugh, come on. I can't see if this one is or not. Sure would be nice to have 3 out of 5 be full frames. Thank you, there's one. So that one will go on the side, this side of it. So there's 3 full frames. So I only have to do cutouts on 2, and I can't tell. I didn't even look to see if these were wax frame or not. They look like wax frame. I can see straight through them. So what we're going to do is prepare a couple of frames. I'm actually do 3 or 4 frames because I don't know how many frames I'm going to have to do. Boy, it sure would be nice if I could find some gloves that fit. I had double extra larges and they were too small. Couldn't get my hands in them hardly. Ordered a pair of triple X's and now they're so big I can't feel nothing. Let's see here. That ought to be enough for right now anyway. Dropped a frame. And I'm not confident enough to go without gloves. Actually, it's been a long time since I've been stung by a bee, like since I was a kid. And I have developed so many contact allergies over the years, I'm not pushing my luck. I don't know if I'm allergic to them or not. I'm not going to push my luck. My son is allergic to either yellow jackets or hornets or something, because he had a very bad reaction a couple of years ago, or a few years ago. I think maybe. I hope that's not like overdoing it with the rubber bands here. My hat's getting all up in my way here. Get my other frame. All right. What's the easiest way to do this? Just lay it up there and break it off. I mean, there's not much in that. I hate to just throw it out. That would be that much less frame they would have to draw out, or comb they would have to draw out. All right, I don't want to cut you in half now. See if I can cut that weird leg right on top of that frame. Okay. Yeah, I know this is gonna stress y'all to no end, and I'm not looking forward to it. That would really work well if it could sit like horizontal in there. Yeah, I know you're good, man. I may end up having to put a rubber band around it horizontally. Those are just shims, so they can go out. They can go. Okay. Yeah, they're getting upset now. Okay. That may work like that. That other piece is kind of small, but I really would like to get that. Okay, there's that. Y'all can march on over where the queen is and get out of my way. That really would help matters. All right. Let's see here. Whoa. I don't know if doing a cutout works if it's sitting on the bottom or not. I've never done this kind of stuff before. Okay, set that right there. And I just realized that I forgot to tape the top of my boot, so I hope I don't get a bee down in my boot. Okay, let's set these over here to the side for just a second. Set it on the frame rest for now until I can get this part of this out of there. Give it a little smoke. That's a full one. That's going to be a pain in the rear. Yeah. Okay. Plus it's, oh, it's all jacked up too. Really. Okay. Let's just take that off of there. So I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna set that down there for now. Burr comb or whatever you want to call it. Problem with that is they've got so many pieces of burr comb on here. Set that over there and go down to the queen. There. Okay, let's see if I can do this gracefully, which is not my middle name. Ooh, they're getting mad now. All right, that's done. All right, let's see if we can get this other comb in this. All right, this big part of the comb here. That hole is going to be problematic. I can already tell. There's too much brood on here that I don't want to lose it, so I think it's going to go right there after I take this little bit of burr off of it. Come on. Yeah, I know you're getting mad. I did sharpen this knife. I'm hoping it's sharp enough to cut it without destroying a lot of it. Okay. That one. That one's going to be a problem too. It's not sit in there vertically like that, I don't think. Let's see if I can get it in there horizontally. It's got a little bit of brood on it, but it's got comb, and that's just that much less energy they'll have to use drawing out comb if they can just add to what they've already got. They're getting mad because they think they're queenless now because she's in the other box. I think. All I know is I can tell they're getting mad. Of course, if somebody tore my house down and was trying to build it together piece by piece, I'd be pretty irritated too. Okay, that, maybe that can go. Whoop. Glad you can't sting through that glove, because I sure would have got it then. All right. There's that. And I'm gonna try to stick that one right there. And I'll just drop my hive tool just about. I don't want to drop it down the armadillo hole. Don't do that. That armadillo hole's too close. I might have to put another. Maybe not. Put another rubber band around that. I don't know. That's pretty. That looks pretty good there, actually. There's another piece of burr comb down here that I can maybe. I don't know if that's gonna work, or if it's even need to have that on there. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do on that. Hopefully that'll give them enough to start drawing back on. I'm gonna set this up there for, let them march over to her if they will, and maybe give me a little bit of a table to I think I might have to shake off some of these bees to do this part. Yeah. Oh, that's so. Yeah, it's got wire. Are those nails? No, it's just got nails sticking in. Was this a cutout? Oh, it does have. Maybe not. Is that wire? Yeah, that's wire. Wonder if that knife is sharp enough to cut through wire. Yep. Well, kind of, sort of. No, it's not either. Well, that was not the wire. That was a nail. Okay, so it's not sharp enough to cut through a small nail, but it is sharp enough to cut through that wire. There is another nail. Yep. There's another nail. Okay. I don't think there's any nails on the bottom, but I wouldn't swear to it. Okay. That right there. Come out of there. There's a piece of nail and a piece of wire, and I can't cut through the nail, but I can the wire there. Get that out of the way. All right, where's my other frame? And some more. Don't have enough hands. Rubber bands. plenty of those. Frame. Butterfingers. So you just keep that on the end. There's not going to be any graceful way of doing this either. Middle there. Okay, there's that. Well, that actually doesn't look that bad. Okay, I think one more rubber band on that piece will do. What was that? Something in my truck fell. Sounded like something hit my truck. Right, that looks actually kind of nice. If it's, I don't know if see, I don't know if that's gonna work with them. See if I can get it on the top. Get it close to the top. With all the wires, that's going to be a problem. Is that going to be? That ain't going to work. Let me go get another frame. Let me do some measuring here. So if I do them horizontally, if I cut it in half, that would be just about perfect. Oh, that freaking armadillo hole is gonna break my knee. Okay. And y'all just remember that I'm a newbie. This is actually the first time I've actually even dealt with a Langstroth hive. I have one established top bar hive and two built, so I'm flying by the seat of my pants right now. Get in there. That wire is kind of being a pain in the rear, but I believe that right there will get her done. Oh, there, right there. Actually, let me move this. Show you what I'm doing here. Oh, that armadillo hole's gonna kill me. That armadillo hole is getting filled in for sure within the next few days. And if I don't have time to do that, I will definitely bring a piece of, see, there's brood on that end, so I'll cut this in. I'll trim this a little bit. I'll bring a piece of plywood or something I can stand on instead of fighting with an armadillo hole. So that right there should work. So it ain't the prettiest thing in the world, but it gives them the little bit of brood they had on that bar. Now, oh, smoker's rolling. Okay. My hat's trying to fall in front of my face. All right. Get in there. Oh, I didn't realize there was that much burr comb on that one. Okay, there's wire on that one too. But it does look like it's wax frame, so I believe we're in business. I'm gonna cut off that little bit of burr comb. Whew, that was kind of crooked. Oh, no, it's not crooked. They got burr comb everywhere. Yeah. Yahoo. That's had honey in it. Don't know what's going on with that. Maybe they'll fix that, because this is going to be... Alright. That is crooked, but I can straighten that out when we put it in the frame. This, no, I was going to say, I hope that ain't a queen cell, but it's not. Alright, so that, see if I can see any nails that might impede my progress. Is that a nail or is that just wire? We'll see if we can get through this wire like we did last one. I don't know if there's any wire in that. That cut so easy. I don't know if that's even any wire. I don't feel any wire in that one. All right. There's another medium frame. All right. Well, that's a good place to cut. There's not that much brood right there. All right. Oh, look at that. That was just... more rubber band on that one. I think that's all I'm going to put in that frame. I'm not going to try to squeeze any more out. Put that one on this side. All right, now, I only got one piece of decent. I am very tempted to just throw that out because I think most of that is honey. Look at that, or at least nectar. There's like I'm taking that with me. My wife might enjoy that. I'm gonna take all this extra comb with me. just alright, there's a frame I don't need, and there are rubber bands I don't need. Can go in there. My head won't stay down. Okay, I'm gonna give them 10 full frames. So there's 2 there that aren't drawn out. Oops, there's some more of that burr comb. I have disrupted their morning, and they are not happy. I'm going to leave that box. No, I'm not. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and shake out all the bees I can, get them off of it, be done with that nuke. These, so I have 2, 1, I got 3 full frames, 2 cutouts. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll have 5 frames they need to draw out as soon as possible. Take that frame rack off. All right. Oh, armadillo hole is yeah, let's see if we can make them mad. Well, I've never had that many of them out and about. Let's see if we can convince them to start feeding. I really need them to draw out as much comb as I can. There's that. All right. Well, there they are. Y'all go on down in there for now. I need to get my screened bottom or top on it. A couple of shims. And the top. I don't want to put like the full shims that the guy suggested because I don't want too much light in there. I've read that if they get too much light, especially right after you look at them marching, they're marching into the hive. Sweet. Or if they get too much light, sometimes they abscond. So they look like they're a lot of them are marching in, and I really kind of need to get a I need to cut that entrance reducer, because I don't know if they're strong enough yet to. They're strong enough yet to never thought about doing this with a hive, with a comb knife. I think I actually may have a handsaw somewhere. I did. I'm surprised I can find anything in the back of my truck. I got honey everywhere too. Well, I did have a saw. Well, I guess the hive knife or the comb knife will have to do. Maybe I can get it cut enough where I can actually just snap it off. Woo. Nope. Well, thank God for trim saws and battery power. No! I just lost my favorite bit. Where did it go? There. That was easy. I think I'm going to leave the big one open so they can have a little bit more ventilation. But that should do them right there. Okay.